you guys. This is Shannon again. It's me. I'm back. So today, of course, as you could see, we were live earlier, and I had my mom on because today is her birthday. So right now, we're talking about this class here. You see right above me. We're going to be hosting the iCreateDesign class. That's going to be on the 14th. That's May 14th. I'll be done with school next week, so I will be jumping right on into offering a class at $40, as you can see right here. It's going to be fun. So if you ever wanted to learn how to design a t-shirt or something, I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to be using a platform called Photopea because, again, it is free. Now, normally I use Photoshop, Illustrator, all that stuff, but that is a very expensive program to have, especially if you're not necessarily using it all the time. So if you're not using those, then it's a little expensive to be doing. So what we're going to be doing is called iCreateDesign. And fortunately, it is not going to be at the $80 opt-in. We're doing it at a special for, and I'm going to put that down, at a special, and it's only $40, but you got to get in there like right now to go ahead and do it. So iCreateDesign. So let's go ahead and do this one is what we're going to do. So we're going to change that price so that you guys don't be like, that's crazy. So if you opt in though, this price is going to be expire, okay, on the 13th, as you can see right here, right there, over there, below. So I am putting this out here. So for those of you guys who are interested and you want to go ahead and sign up, go ahead, sign up $40. So we're going to learn how to design and how to create designs. Now, you guys have seen me on here. I have done that where I've showed you how to do some things relatively simply and how to get them done using Photopea. We're going to take our time and learn the basics of graphic creation for $40 right there. So there you go. We got a spring special. It is under the bit.ly/iCreateDesign. You see it floating down below. If you're interested, you want to go ahead and sign up, and it's going to start this date. Now, again, this date right here is the date that you expire. So as of the 13th, it won't be $40. It will be still a class, but it will be at $80 because it does take time, and I take lots of time. It might take about 2 hours. It depends on how fast you can get through, but preferably we want to be able to learn how to design. Now, the good part is that we're going to be doing this right there in class. So it's not I just talk to you and show you and then you leave and go. No, you're going to put your hands on it and you're going to actually create it. So we're going to create something. So already come with something in mind of what it is that you want to do and what you want to design. And then we're going to make it happen. So iCreateDesign is the platform. iCreate is the whole platform itself. But we do a lot of I create designs, I create products, I create graphics, I create t-shirts, I create a whole bunch of that. So God has given me that ability to create, and so that's what we do. So for those of you guys who don't know, I'm Shannon. I am the co-founder of For Humanities, and For Humanities is a t-shirt business. And what it does is we create t-shirts, but they're definitely culturally responsive. They are definitely culturally inclusive. They are also spiritually based, and they are definitely motivational. So it's all about bringing pluses to us. I just made that up. It just popped in my head, but I just thought I would say it. So the thing is that we want you to understand that if you are really looking to design t-shirts and you want to get something out there that is going to be great or a plus, or it's going to add value to what you're doing, this is a great time to do it. Spring is here, and people, although it's still kind of cold in some areas and still raining, we know we're going to be raining all the way through May because that usually happens like that. But if you are getting ready and for those of you guys who I know, a couple of you who are looking to add t-shirts. Some of you have created some t-shirts and got a little fancy on me. But if you're looking to add t-shirts to your coaching platform, I know, a couple folks who have already reached out and they want to add a product, because it's great to have some type of product or merch, as if you will. Having some type of merchandise to your platform adds a great thing. Hi, cousin, how you doing? So we got Latina in the building here, aka Latina. That's the same name, but that's okay. Cousin. You bet. Yeah, I saw that on your thing. You said you're going to be on vacation till the 7th. So you went back to Arkansas, right? Wasn't that you there? Now, when you were at that horse race, was that in Arkansas too? So I was like, where is that at? But again, that's Latina, aka she is our Secretary of Survive and Thrive. So again, she kind of keeps me on track, because it happens. I be off track sometimes. Be doing a lot of things, but we are looking forward to this. iCreateDesign is going to be on the 14th. This is going to be a class. That's a Sunday, I think. And we're going to have a great time. For those of you guys who want to register, go ahead. It's only $40. It's going to be great. Hey, look at who is here. Davon, you're doing all kinds of things I've seen. Davon was in our class. It was him, Latina, and a couple other folks who was in the iCreate. What were we doing? The t-shirts. So we were doing the t-shirt business, the tea business, and we did that. And Davon got in there, got his stuff set up, got things going. Again, the great was, yes, Arkansas Oakland Resort. Okay, hot springs. I heard of that. You said they have horse racing too. Yeah, I saw. I was like, wow, that's cool. So yes. So hey, Davon, how you doing? It's good to see you. We are doing iCreateDesign. So iCreateDesign is coming. We're going to be doing it again. It's going to be on the 14th, $40. We're going to teach you how to get in there and create your own graphics. So if you've ever, done a class or something with me, I really kind of go in and show you a lot of things. My goal is for you to be able to, once we're done, you can actually go in and create something. It's not okay, I got to sit here and I got to figure out what it is. I'm still wondering what to do. No, you're going to actually do it when we're in class. So that's why it takes a little bit long. Now, if you don't want to do some hands-on practice, that's okay. You can, go ahead and figure it out on your own later on. But what I do is I show you how to do it. We're going to use Photopea, because Photopea is, yes, you know what? We will use AI to create. Girl, AI is crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy. So for those of you guys who haven't got on that AI thing, it is interesting. It is very interesting. Now, the whole graphic part of it, it does it too. You just type in some concept of what you wanted to come up with, and it just goes and finds stuff, and bam, there it go. And now, the key to that, though, is if you want to use the AI creations, you have to subscribe and, make the pay to the platform so that you can use it. Because again, it is stuff that you toted, but you just can't use it. Like, you just can't go print it. And see, the thing is that is because it's not in a platform or in a format that can be for silk screening. This is usually going to be some DTF or DTG, something to that degree, to get it on there. Or, so DTG is direct to garment and DTF is direct to film, which is kind of like print and cut concept. For those of you guys who use that Cricut and really, really know it, print and cut is that concept, but it's so much better. It's so much better than print and cut. And that's the thing that DTF does. So Davon, I don't know if you've seen DTF yet, or anything like that, but it is great. So she said, or not, I want to create without AI. Right. I need to refocus and start fresh with the design I made in your class. Yes. Start new, get it out there, get it done. Simplicity is always, you haven't seen, oh, look. DTF is something. It's interesting. I don't do it myself. I did have it take something for my son to this place, and they did DTF, and it's great. And the concept of it, it's, now keep in mind, it's still like a vinyl, but it is like, it's like you're gonna digitally transform whatever design you have right on top of this thin like film, and the film is still pressed and gotten put on to your shirt, but it's so much better looking than a a regular like vinyl, but definitely better than print and cut, because print and cut is kind of cheesy, but the direct to film looks really good. It looks really good. It's just like taking a whole picture. If you've seen direct to garment, DTG, which basically printing, they print directly onto the garment, it is pretty good too. But direct to film is just spicier. Direct to garment is cool too. It is kind of like a concept of silk screen because it is ink, but silk screen, just bottom line, silk screen just is better than anything. But if you are going to have to go some kind of route and you want to get something done really quickly, direct to film is definitely great. Yes, try it. Do something. And the great thing, just like DTG, you can put all kind of colors on there. You are not you're not hindered by the colors. Like with silk screening, silk screen, you got to have all these screens to put all that color on there. So you got to have all these screens, which can be very costly because again, each piece of color is on a screen. Now, of course, all the red, all the greens, all the black, all the yellows, all of that is going to be on one screen. They're going to burn that image into that screen. Now, yes, that's okay. But if you have like shading and, layering and things like that, it can get a little complicated, but it still can be done. Now, a good silk screen machine, if you had like a big one that had the automatic little roller and wipers and swipers, it works fine. But the DTF, Devon, is really cool. Try it out. Go do something with a DTF. Now, let's just go on the real side of it. Now, when we talk about how long does it last? Now, they have this thing that it could last like 30 washes or whatever. Now, what does it do after it washed 31 times? I don't know, but whatever. That's just kind of the way it works. You just kind of deal with it. So the thing is that silk screen, I had to plug up the thingy because it was saying that the battery is kind of going low. But so if I'm like off on the talking, don't trip, just catch up. So definitely try it. Like if you had something like this, let's just say we wanted to print this on a shirt, the DTF would make this happen. And it would just look just like a film, like you took a picture and you had this exactly on there. So that's the cool thing about a DTF. You just can take that and the print and the image and everything is just right on there and it just goes. It is a film. So let's just say after whoever many washes, if you heat it too much or if you do something to it or whatever, yeah, it might come off of there, but I'm not really worried about that. So that is a cost-effective way to get the robust color at the same time and do that. Try it out. Now, direct to garment is cool too. Direct to garment, if you get it done really well, the direct to garment kind of looks like a direct to film and it feels like it. Because usually with a direct to garment, it's the ink that's going on top of there. And then they usually heat press it to lock that color in. So it kind of feels sort of vinyl-y on there, but it's really not. So there's just so many different ways that you can get images on shirts nowadays that are very much cost effective and you don't have to do the silk screening. But as you know, silk screen is the way to go. It is great. It's wonderful. It is definitely the best, top of the line. But if you are looking at the way things are being done now, which is usually a little faster, a little more cost effective, and, bang and robust of color is usually going to be that direct to film, which is what's going on right now. Sublimation is also another way of doing things that people use, sublimation, which is great too. And sublimation gives you the same robust colors. You have all the colors, and you don't have to worry about, like with silk screening, where if you know, have all the many colors, it could cost you a little bit. It can cost you a little bit. So that is what I don't know. So that is the option of doing it. So again, 514, that's when we're going to be doing iCreateDesigns. If you need to get back in, you need to come in, you want to get started, you want to do something for your kids, you want to start them a t-shirt business, great. You want to do that, you can learn how to design. If you want to do the tea business, we definitely have a class for that to teach you. Right now is the time to get in, because I got 2 weeks that I will be off, and I'm going to be doing a few things. The other option of things that we have for those of you guys who have started nonprofits and you need a lot of those documents and things to make sure your nonprofit is on the right track, such as photo releases, board packets, board recruitment packets. You need volunteer forms and things like that. We're going to be offering that too, to help you with those things. Again, you can set up something if you need to get some support with that. We got you. So I'm going to get going. It is 6:52. Again, I need to make sure all of my homework is submitted and everything like that. So thank all of you guys. Again, happy birthday, Mom. Again, today is my mom's birthday. But if you are ready to be in iCreateDesign, you want to register before the 13th, because the 13th is the last day that the thingy goes away or something like that. Or maybe I didn't put a timer on it, but you want to go ahead and get in, because after this, the class will still happen, but it will be at $80. So, but you can get it for 40. We got your summer special, or spring special, as I call it right here. Go ahead and get registered. The class is going to be on the 14th over here. And we're looking forward to seeing you guys, for those of you guys who are interested. Hey, Davon. Hey, Latina. Both of them have taken the t-shirt business class, and I appreciate both of you guys. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and go. And I'll see you guys.